When a grieving family opens their door to a stranger, a soldier claiming to be their fallen son's closest friend, they find comfort in his charm, his calm, his perfect manners. But behind the calm voice and courteous charm, something unnatural stirs. As bodies pile and secrets unravel, the family must face a chilling truth. They didn't welcome a guest into their home. They invited in a weapon, programmed to destroy anything that threatens its mission, including them. The Petersons are a somber family right now, still mourning the loss of the fifth member, Caleb, who never returned from the army. One morning, Laura, the grieving mother, hears a knock on the door. Dave Collins stands there, soldier straight, eyes soft with sympathy. He speaks with quiet reverence. He knew Caleb, her son. They trained and served side by side in the army. Laura invites him in. Inside, Dave tells her why he's come. He was with Caleb when he died. Before he drew his last breath, he asked him to check on his family and pass his love to them. He's come to fulfill Caleb's last wish. Says he would have come sooner, but he was injured. As soon as he got discharged, he headed straight here. Emotion washes over Laura like a forgotten lullaby. When Laura regains her composure, Dave points himself out in a squad photo, putting all lingering reservations to rest. He senses her sadness and wants to leave, but she stops him with a gentle plea, says the others would want to meet him, especially Anna. Upstairs, Anna stirs. Laughter below interrupts her sleep. She follows the sound down the stairs, curious, cautious. Her mother, who hasn't smiled in weeks, is beaming. Introductions follow. Anna meets the stranger. She eyes him with suspicion, mocks his too perfect manners. Dave offers to stay at a hotel, but Laura insists he stays with them. She offers him Caleb's room. Later, Laura picks Luke from school, a quiet boy who earlier in the day had a run-in with the bullies. He meets Dave, who brings news from his brother, soft words meant to heal, to tether the boy to the memory of Caleb. But doubt lingers in his father, Spencer. He remains unmoved, not comfortable with letting a total stranger stay with them. Laura, however, won't bend, says it's what Caleb would have wanted. Luke, caught in the middle, whispers of frequent fights between his parents. Dave sees the bruises on Luke's face, but Luke lies, says he was hit by a football at gym. Dave says nothing, but something stirs behind his eyes. Later, Anna confides in her boyfriend, Zeke. She doesn't like Dave's presence. She wants her family to let go, not hold tighter to a ghost. Spencer vents too. He tells Dave about a missed promotion, a chance that slipped through tired fingers. Dave listens, then speaks of heading to Florida to look for work. Spencer, softening, tells him to stay a while longer, just until he finds his feet. The next day, Dave offers to pick Luke from school. He notices the boy walks alone, scared, wearing silence like a second skin. He asks, gently, then firmly, who's made him feel so small. Luke points them out, a pack of swaggering cruelty. Dave follows, calm as a storm before it breaks, to a pub. He walks in, he provokes with precision, invites disrespect like a trap. And when they bite, he answers not with words but fists, a lesson, brutal and swift, the kind only bullies understand. Later, upon Laura's insistence, Anna agrees for Dave to accompany her to the Halloween dance. Under the cover of costume and microlights, they arrive at Kristen's house. Anna, wary, Dave, ever charming. Her friends warm to him like moths to flame. But darkness lingers. He steps in, shielding Kristen from her violent ex. A hero in the half-light. Later, Kristen repays him with something soft, a night wrapped in shadows and skin. But when it's done, he turns to Craig and asks about guns, a question wrapped in casual tones, too calm to ignore. They leave. In the car, Anna tells him she and Zeke were arguing about dreams and future plans. Dave listens, then speaks. He remarks that if he had a girl like Anna, he wouldn't have joined the army. Anna's silenced, caught off guard. The radio hums. Dave says he likes the music. She promises to make him a mixtape. A spark flares, unwanted, uncertain. But behind closed doors, Dave sits still, too still. Something watches from behind his eyes. One morning, Anna hears a voice, sharp, angry, foreign to the charm she knows. Dave, on the phone. Heat in every word. Suspicion blooms. She calls the army command, cautious and polite. The officer promises to check, but then, classified, blocked. Elsewhere, alarms are triggered, not in a house, but in corridors lined with stars and secrets. Major Richard Carver hears the name. Alive? Impossible. He makes a quiet decision. Contain, eliminate, silence. Dave meets Craig and his supplier, guns exchanged like handshakes. But in a sudden turn, the handshake becomes a death grip. Dave kills them both. No remorse, just method. Takes the whole arsenal. Anna's phone rings. The voice is firm, tells her Dave Collins died in a hospital fire, along with 20 others. Anna is shocked and confused. Then who do they have in their house? But before she can tell her mother, Spencer walks in, shaken. His boss, the one who stole his promotion, found dead, alongside his girlfriend. But the world spins strange favors. Spencer is now regional manager. Coincidence, or something colder? Zeke calls, his voice tight, uncertain. Craig's body has been found. Anna's words hang on her lips, but the line cuts as Zeke's been pulled over. Dave bonds with Luke, carving Halloween pumpkins, weapons of distraction and self-defense tips. But Anna sees through the charm. She tells Kristen, who nods with growing concern. Anna tries to check his phone. The truth lies there. She snaps his call log, returns it just in time. Zeke calls again. He's been arrested. Craig's murder weapon was found in his van. From an anonymous tip, a perfect frame. Anna stares at the phone, and the man just down the hall then speaks. Her voice trembles, but her words firm. Craig is dead. Zeke, arrested. But Spencer scoffs. He sees no tragedy in their downfall. Says they were nothing but a bad influence. As if that justifies the blood now spilled. He thought Anna had ended things with Zeke. Then her fury flares. She scoffs. If they are being so cautious, why did they welcome a stranger with open arms? She tells them she called the army. They told her Dave is dead. So who is this pretender? Dave does not flinch. He says that's just military language. His eyes still lakes of calm deceit. When Anna demands identification, he offers only his service tags, steel lies worn like a badge of honor. Spencer, now the ever-trusting, asks Anna to apologize. She refuses and storms out. Dave adds softly that he didn't say he was special forces because that's classified. Later that night, Dave enters Anna's room. With a softened tone, offers condolences for her friends, for the haunted weight on her chest. He will be leaving soon, he says, as though that will undo what's begun. He thanks her for the CD. But far away, Major Carver prepares for war. He asks for all known special forces in range to assemble. Meanwhile, Anna enlists Luke to help trace the last number Dave called. She tells him her suspicions. Dave killed Craig and frames Zeke. At school, Luke takes Dave's advice. He fights back. A punch thrown not from anger, but survival. Dave is proud. The principal fumes. But Dave acts calm, cold. He issues legal threats like bullets. He warns him, suspend Luke, and the whole school will burn in lawsuits. Luke is saved, and in the wake of rescue, he confesses to Dave, Anna suspects you. She thinks you killed Craig, but Luke doesn't care. Guilt is irrelevant. Dave is his friend, his only one. Later, Laura thanks him sincerely, gratefully for all his help since he arrived. He smiles, the wolf in the wool. But the storm has arrived. As Dave steps inside, Major Carver's team descends, with steel, vests, silencers, and wrath. They question Laura. And then, Dave appears. No hesitation. He opens fire. A massacre begins on the porch of civility. He retreats inside, but not before a bullet finds his leg. Laura stunned and bleeding with disbelief. She flees. The house becomes a hunting ground. They try to flush him out, but Dave is fire, a ghost wrapped in bullets. One by one, they fall. Still, he's outnumbered and outgunned. He's cornered in the house. Laura is trapped with him. He turns to her. "I'm sorry," he says, a whisper meant for forgiveness he'll never earn. She asks him, "Did you even know my son?" He says he did and he'd understand what he has to do. And then, he does it, stabs Laura. A final mercy twisted by necessity. The house falls into deeper silence. Outside, Major Carver watches the silence. His men disappearing. Time for the old rule, do it yourself. But before he moves inside, the garage door bursts open. Dave explodes in motion. He brings down men, puts holes in tires, crippling the chase. But not the hunt, not Carver. Dave sees Spencer's car, returning home, innocent, oblivious. He drives straight into him, whispers apologies once more. Before the bullet ends Spencer's doubt, Carver reaches Anna just in time at the diner. But Kristen and the other customers, they don't get that grace. Dave arrives, after realizing he missed Anna, leaves no witnesses. In the car, Carver tells Anna the truth. Dave wasn't just a soldier. He was an experiment, a subject. Under study, he murdered many people during testing, burned bodies to cover the evidence, then escaped into smoke, presumed dead until he wasn't. Anna wants to warn Luke, but he's in detention, no phone privileges. Carver informs her about her parents' death. Further reveals Dave is programmed to survive, to protect the secret, and to eliminate anyone who knows. They must get Anna and Luke to safety. They rush to the school. But the night has tricks. A Halloween maze awaits them, the perfect cover for a killer. They reach Luke, but the lights die. Music begins, soft, familiar. The mixtape Anna made, now turned into a haunting lullaby. Dave hunts them, not like a man, but a shadow, slipping through fog and screams. He snatches them, one by one. In perfect Halloween horror, he finds Carver. Before the Major can react, Dave strikes. Quick, clean, final. Luke still doesn't believe, can't believe. Anna pleads for him to hide. She tries to lead him away. Dave comes dangerously close to finding Luke. But then, movement elsewhere catches his attention. Carver's gun is gone. Anna has it. She hits him in the chest. Smoke erupts, and Dave vanishes. Then pain, a blade in Anna's leg. Dave above her, hands on her throat, choking the life out of her. But Luke returns and stabs him in the back. Literally. The same knife Dave gave him. Then into the chest. Dave pauses, smiles faintly. "Good job," he murmurs. Proud, like a mentor, like a machine finishing its programming. He closes his eyes, still. Firemen seep the scene. Bags are zipped, names noted. But just as the siblings are waiting in the paramedics' van, Anna sees a man limping away, in borrowed clothes and mask. Dave is not gone. Not yet. He isn't human. He is a weapon. The storm isn't over. It's only changed its hosts. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this.